Sorry. Hi, hello. I'm back. It took me a minute because I got some water ready. I've got some tea steeping because somebody said, "Who wants tea?" I think it was Janine, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds really good." So I'll have to get up in a minute and grab it and put my cream in there. But anyways, I'm back. Also, too. There was a message that came through on a personal reading earlier today, and I'm also feeling guided to share that as well. When it comes to punishment, okay, understand and know that if you were a child and you were punished quite a bit or something like that, or like there was a lot of like reprimanding or that comes from your parents' own restrictions. In certain situations, if you take your parents out of that and you just replace your parents with God, I want you to think about like God would have brought love to that situation, right? So I don't know. I feel like there's it's almost like somebody is like placing some sort of or like maybe I don't want to say like somebody I don't know, but for whatever reason I'm feeling guided to say that like you're like I don't know if you're worried if like God is like punishing you or like if you feel like you're being punished or you're worried about that happening, and it's like release the restrictions that your parents had put on you about redirection. You know what I mean? That's what it is. God would have brought love and redirection, not reprimanding. Not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to. Somebody needed to hear that though. But, anyways, okay. We're here to do some live readings. For donation, may give some away. I'm only here for about an hour. Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We like that. The Temperance. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, not punishment. Redirection. Roar. Yeah. That's mad. He doesn't like it. The way that people talk to his children. Or did. Hey, Cheryl. All right, we've got Cindy. Hey, Gary. Yeah, for some reason I feel like I want to say you need to like something about like the first testament, right, of the Bible. Get that idea of God out of your mind. Okay, and don't come for me. That's just what's coming through. All right. Okay, Cindy, if you want to go ahead and put your question, I'm gonna go fix up my tea because I think it's been steeping long enough, and I'll be right back. Ooh, I got this enough creamer. Also, what the hell? Look at this little naked baby I found on the ground. Random. Don't know where you came from, little guy. Okay, Cindy wants to know, will she be moving this weekend? And then we got Flo up next. Cindy, let's find out. I don't know where, literally, I just saw it. I don't know where that thing came from. Probably something silly Zyla brought home because she brings home random silly things. Like her and her friend had this random obsession with actually, I'm sorry, Cindy, I'm coming, I promise. With the Dolly Parton. I totally get it, but it was like super random. And at the dollar store here, they were selling like pictures of Dolly Parton. So they bought one. And it has ended up on her friend's family photo wall. Oh gosh. Silly girls. Silly girls. Okay. Also, this table is squeaky. I need to tighten up the screw, boys. Come closer. Come closer, guys. Come closer. Okay. Had to do that very carefully without spilling my tea. Here we go. Is Cindy moving this weekend? Let us know. Oh. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, which makes me feel like I feel like that's a yes, but also I feel like it may take more than like Nine of Pentacles moves very slow. So, but I do feel like it is a yes, but I also feel like it's like I don't think you're going to get it all done this weekend. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there is some sort of like movement in it, or action or something here. Yeah, with the Six of Wands, it's a definite yes. But I think it may not, and I'm not sure that you're necessarily expecting it to go fast. You know what I mean? But there's something about, if you see he's like, planting a garden here, and he's kind of putting up the signs and things like that. So there's an energy of like, you may be with this move, you may be kind of like rebuilding a foundation and Maui sniffing the baby in some type of way. Yeah, the answer is yes, definitely, Cindy. But I feel like for whatever reason, it just may take a little longer than anticipated. Um, but it's okay. Uh, and with the Empress here, this feels very good. Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands with the Empress. This feels very good. It feels, almost like the divine is leading you, definitely in some sort of way down this like path, or like, with the Six of Wands, she's like climbing a mountain, right? This seems almost like, this is a victory for you. It feels like. So, yeah, something about like settling in nicely here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering, You're welcome. Maybe you were worried about this or something, just like uncertain or, I don't know. But with the Three of Wands, definitely, it feels like, yeah, look at this Three of Wands and then the for sale, like somebody buying a house, like, uh, yes, the answer is yes. Hey, Maui. Um, but yeah. Yeah, it makes me feel like you could have been maybe a little worried about it or something, but we have justice here. Yeah, something is definitely going to go in your favor. Um, and not to say that it wouldn't have gone in your favor here or anything, but yeah, yeah. Anyways, for some reason I'm like stumbling around my words today. Mm, yeah, I totally understand that. Hopefully, you and your son still have a good relationship. Flo, what's your question, darling? Darling. Also, somebody here, okay, this may just be confirmation, okay, for someone. This is super random, okay? Okay, good. You're welcome. Um, but I feel like there's this energy of, for some reason, I feel like you feel as though you're being perceived in one way. Um, like I don't this is super random, but it's like there, and again, this is Flo, this is I don't think this is for you. I think this is random the way this is coming through. But there's okay, so we have death, judgment, and the King of Swords. Okay, there's like this energy of, I feel like for someone very specific, you could be feeling like people are perceiving you, or like you're perceiving you as like, something's coming to an end, or like uh I don't know. But we have this judgment with this King of Swords, and it makes me feel like others are actually perceiving you and like as if it's very intelligent. I feel like people are like learning from you here. Okay, so whatever this, I don't know. That seems very specific for somebody specific, but somebody's worried about the way that maybe even somebody specific is viewing them. And I think that you have projected something onto this person. because I feel like they're actually looking at you completely different than you think that they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like there's like an energy of somebody assuming that somebody's looking down at them or whatever, but really they're like taking notes. Okay. Um, and this would be, we don't necessarily, I feel like a lot of us are at a point where it's like we're not really worried about what people are thinking or others' opinions. So this would definitely be, yeah, the devil card. This would definitely be, somebody that's important, right? That it's like, and that was super random. But anyways, what does Flo need to know? Sorry, Flo. Yeah, Cindy, that could definitely be for you, dear. I don't know who it was for, but it's like, you know, there's like this energy of like being like feeling like somebody is perceiving you in a way of like things coming to an end, but the way that somebody is perceiving you is like, you're just getting started. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that's for. It feels very, very specific. Okay. So, okay, what does Flo need to know though? What does Flo need to know? Six of Wands again. We like that. We like that. Ooh, I like that. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Flo, I feel like you are successfully overcoming uh, something that really was heavy on you. Okay. Something that, we talk about in our healing, how we oftentimes like, have to revisit situations and see at a different perspective and, different angles and kind of understand because it kind of like, kind of like webs out into multiple different areas of our life. There is something very specific that was very heavy on you. That left you, that had you kind of in kind of like a funk, and not a temporary funk, like a long term funk, something that you've had to like fight against. You're overcoming. You are releasing this, like for once and for all. Whatever this is, it feels very specific. Um, Yeah, with this Ten of Swords and it being the Phoenix rising here, it's like you're finally able to, it's like something has completely burned down, right? And now you're able to kind of like rebirth here. You know what I mean? Like, but it had to burn all the way down first before you could rebirth. Um, and so, yeah, you're having victory over this. Like you're overcoming this. Like this was a whole fucking mountain that you had to climb. But you did that shit. You did that shit and you let it all burn to the ground. And man, you're about to not be feeling the funk anymore. Okay? Yeah, like you may even take up running. I don't know. But it's like um you're definitely going to be feeling like yourself or like back to normal or like this was very heavy. This was very heavy, and you carried that shit up a mountain with it weighing on your back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it feels like something is finally over, Flo. It really does. It feels like something is finally over. Yeah, look, I cut the deck at the Fool card. A very fresh start. Look, there she is walking outside, you know? So maybe you just, I don't know, you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, this Eight of Cups, exactly. You know, mm-hmm. Three of Pentacles. This is you, look, you may tap further into some sort of creativity or like, something is over though. Something that was so heavy. Good job. Good job of like really letting that burn to the ground. Because I can feel it kind of, when you like feel like you're about to start crying and you're like, your eyes like kind of like swell up a little bit or whatever. It's like, but it feels like good tears. It feels like happy tears. It feels like, yeah, yeah. I love this for you, Flo. I'm so proud of you. And I'm excited for you because, yeah, justice, it's like, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it feels really good. Hell yeah. Yesterday we put up the tree because, I haven't been in like the Christmas spirit probably since I was a child. um, I've always struggled with the holidays because it was just never, you know, when I was real young and I was not aware of like all of the hostility and shit around me, that's when I enjoyed it. I think I remember the last Christmas I remember being excited for. Yeah, I was real young, but um, and and Michelle's gift kind of, I don't know, it brought in this it brought in the Christmas spirit. It's probably also the snow. Um, you're welcome, Flo. Thank you. Um, yeah, I think it was a little bit of Michelle's gift and also the snow that kind of brought in the Christmas spirit. So we decided to put our tree up yesterday, and Zyla's 13. So I'm like, we put the tree back here. She's back here, and I'm standing right here, and I'm like handing her the lights. And she like snatches them, as a 13 would do. And I just kind of giggled because in my mind, I'm like, this is something we're supposed to be doing together as a family. But here you go, you know. And I shouldn't have giggled out loud because she was like, "What?" You know what I mean? Like she made me say what I was thinking, and I couldn't think of, and I just joked, and I was like, I just thought it was funny. You grabbed the lights really fast, and I just laughed because in my mind, I'm thinking of like movies and how people are like, do do do, like putting up the tree together, So then she gave up on me. She got mad at me, and she gave up. So then Michael and I proceeded to do this, but I left some ornaments in hopes that maybe she'll want to help me finish it. Right? Am I not the only one that thought that like it's a group thing? I need to do that flow for sure. Because, we never really had like, I don't know, it just was never like, you know, Christmassy. You know what I mean? Like, I never experienced that. I didn't have anyone, and it was, I'm not, this is not a pity, whatever, whatever, because they have their own experiences and this probably all from, lack and things like that. But like, there wasn't really anyone in my life that was like, that brought in the Christmas spirit. You know what I mean? It was just like kind of like, oh, here we go again, right? It's December. It's the holiday season. It's the holidays are here, right? Like, it was more of a stressful time than like a merry time. And so, yeah. And I think that that's probably typical, unless if you have like a shit ton of money, right? Because society kind of puts that pressure on people, right? Um, so, yeah, I just, uh, and I remember like as a kid growing up, right? Like people fighting because my parents were divorced, so it was like I had to go to different places. There was at least 4 or 5 different places that I was going to, like on each side, or 2 or 3 or whatever, right? And so it was like a schedule thing, and if I wanted to spend more time there, these people got upset, or if I was excited about their gift, these people were upset. It was this like thing, and it was so stressful for me, like as a child, like trying to not hurt anyone's feelings or to accommodate these fucking adults. And it was a lot. I love that, Cheryl. Ah, Flo, the 15th is your birthday. Yes, I love like going out and looking at Christmas lights and things. Oh my gosh, and the houses that like do the whole setup and they have their radio station, those are the best. You have a grandson and a great grandson that are both on your birthday. Hey, Melly. I'm sorry. Hey! That's so cool. I'm so glad that you get to do that for them. I've always wanted to like light up the outside of my house, but I don't have the right things to do that, you know? One of which being a man. No, I could probably do it, but Probably should have already done it when it wasn't so cold outside. Whoa! Oh, Flo. I'm sure, Flo, you make it a lot easier on their parents as well. You know what I mean? Like that's probably a huge relief. Ooh, a projector, that's a good idea. You know what? That's a great idea because the front of my house is literally like there's literally no windows on the front of my house. None. Projector, that's a great idea, Flo. Maybe I'll do that. And so like it's literally like a blank slate for perfect for a projector. Exactly. Maui, can you guys? Maui, come here. Come here. Go to bed. Okay? Because they're gonna be moving around up there. Alright? Relax, baby. Okay? I just need you to relax. Okay? The neighbor's got something going on. It's okay. There are gonna be people out there. You just lay down for mama. Relax in your bed. Okay? Can you do that, baby? Do they make ones where you can like? I'll have to look and see if they have like an all seasons one. You know what I mean? That would be cool. Maui. Excuse me. I have like a movie projector and those are dope. We like to do outdoor movies with the bonfire. Yeah, look. Here's one. It's got Halloween skis, Christmas, Easter, even Valentine's Day, 4th of July. There's snow, fall. That's cool. Huh. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that further than what I just did. Anyway. Yeah, save the tab. Exactly. Zyla the other day, she got on my laptop and she was like, Mom, you have so many tabs open, it's stressing me out. And I was like, do not close any of them. We're so different. Because for me, what stresses me out is having to reopen the same page all the time. For her, leaving the tabs open is stressful. That's awesome, Flo. Yeah, projector's where it's at, for sure. Fantastic idea. Lanny, zanny, z's. Anybody got any exciting plans for this weekend? Well, Cindy's moving, we know that. Um, Anybody else got any exciting plans for this weekend? Yeah, we have a lot of LED light, or the kids, I shouldn't say a lot. The kids have LED strip lights in their rooms. And that's funny you say that, Christina, because I was just thinking about my neighbors, couple houses down. They own their house and then the house next door, I think. I'm pretty sure. And they have these really cool lights that they keep on their house year round and they go to different colors. So it just is so that she just matches the lights to the season or the holiday. Um and like she's always her flowers or her like it just is always like she nails it every time. Decorations, all of that. It looks so good. And um I think those lights would be cool. Ones that you just put up, right? He just put those up once and now she gets to play with them all the time. Going to Thanksgiving this weekend. That's cool. It does fancy stuff too. Yeah, like do they like fade in and out from like different colors and like things like that? I don't know what these are, but and then so who's at Thanksgiving then? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and so then it looks even cooler because she's got them on both houses, so she matches them up. It, goals. What are chase lights? Teresa, I'm a little jealous that you're going to get a little early Thanksgiving. But I think the kids and I have decided we're not, um, I might not get all that feasty goodness this year. I'm okay with that. I'm about to look up what chase lights are. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Why did it take me to like freaking side by sides? I typed in chase lights and it took me to like lights for like Jeeps and side by sides and dune buggy things. That's funny. But I get what you're saying. Evolution in the lights. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that, you know? Oh my gosh, icicle lights, those were definitely the bomb. People don't do those anymore. Oh, Chase is in a brand. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't seen the icicle ones in such a long time. Those used to be my favorite. So long that I forgot about them. You know? Well, that sounds fun. It sounds like it's going to be a good time, Teresa. The new ones, they have new icicle ones. Ooh, hold up. I want to see. Ooh. See, I like them on trees, you know? Oh, dang. Look at those. Those are like whole damn icicles. Literally, look at those. That's crazy. They're 15 inches and 12 inches, like staggered. Yeah, those are cool. Is that the ones you're talking about, Flo? I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Should be a good time. Oh, it's 12:12, guys. This tea is so good. Yes, it is Friday. I'm so grateful. The kids were both, usually they're not like, it's Friday, but for whatever reason, they were today. Mostly Michael. Blue and look drippy. Oh, I bet those are dope. Hold on. I don't see them. There's snowflakes now, too. Play by the rule. Hmm. I don't see them. What's it? Oh, meteor shower lights? That's cool. Oh, whoa. Hmm. Hey, Janine. I think he's supposed to be with me this weekend. I don't know. We kind of we have like the 50-50 agreement. He stays here during the week, days during school and stuff, and sometimes he'll go over there in the evenings, but we kind of just let him pick where he wants to be. You know what I mean? Like unless if one of us has plans, um, you know, uh, we try to accommodate that for each other or whatever. But usually we just let him, if he wants to go to dad's, he goes to dad's. If he wants to stay here, he stays here. So, and it switches up often. So, Who really knows what he has planned for this weekend? Janine, no, I have not seen that movie. Is it good? Where's it on? Oh, you just said you haven't watched it yet. What's it streaming on? Yeah. Yeah, he likes going to dad's. He's got a couple friends that live in the apartment behind them, and that house is like an arcade. So, or his apartment's like an arcade. That's cool, Janine. I'm definitely if it's about the Yeshua, Jesus, the homeboy, I'm down to watch it. Hold on. Oh, it's on Netflix. Oh no. It says, oh wait, but it's picking up on a show. Is it a show or a movie? What what had shaken? The Earthing movie? Cat, yes, I will. I can probably do one more real quick. I've got a meeting at 12:30 I gotta get to. Um, Play by the rules. Oh, yeah. But it's okay, it's a series. All right. Perfect, Cat. Ooh, I love that for you, Teresa. Especially if you spend a lot of years, doing the cooking or whatever, for sure. I totally love that. I think I'm gonna miss it this year, but you know, excuse me. Okay, you got it, Kat. Oh, Anna, you too. All right, what does Kat need to know? Okay, so first of all, I feel like you're winning some sort of battle over with the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords. You're definitely coming out of something, and you know what I was really drawn to, and I've actually never really paid too much attention on this card. But see how she's like, this is the King of Swords. And on there, there's like a chart behind her. I don't think you can really see it. I don't think it's picking it up very great. But on the chart, the lines are going up. Like something is increasing or something is elevating or something is like getting better or like going to the next level here, Kat. Okay. So, and I almost wonder if it's like, something that is like, I feel like it's in general for you, but it does feel like it's like something that you can't see with the physical eye. You know what I mean? Like this feels very spiritual, but then we have this like, you know, we have this Two of Pentacles, which I feel like is really more so, like she's, you know, she's cooking, she's baking, she's there's actually these like little gnomes that are helping her in the kitchen here. Okay. So this is definitely something you're being divinely led here, right? Like the divine is helping you. And it's funny, right before Thanksgiving, right? She's in the kitchen, she's cooking, but this feels more like a present moment type of thing, like being in the present moment. Then we have the Chariot and we have the Justice. Okay, so it feels like there is something kind of like something is increasing or getting better or you know like moving in the right direction, right? Because when you see those graphs, right, you want to see an incline. That's typically, I mean, depending on what you're looking at, but that's encouraged is like an incline here, and I feel like that's, you know, you're kind of on that. So when you are okay, so they're kind of reminding me of like a roller coaster, of like when the roller coaster like goes up, right? It moves really slow because that's like a lot of cranking to like get that up the hill, right? So things may be feeling like they're moving slow or like feeling like you know, it's like heavy or something like that. But I feel like it's like, but then we get to this Chariot and this Justice card, and that's like the energy they're giving me of like you know, reaching the top of the freaking roller coaster, and the Chariot is where you're like with this Justice here. So I want you to know that like the way things seem right now may not, it's like to your naked eye or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like that, but it's like you are energetically climbing this like, you know, this roller coaster, you're going up, and it's like you may not even realize that you're even in this situation or on this like spiritual roller coaster until you're in that moment of like, you know, enjoying it, right? So yes, things are you know, going in the right direction, and you are having victory over this. Look at that Eight of Swords, how she's like just crashed out, you know what I mean? Just like can't do nothing, you know what I mean? So yes. um Is that helpful, Kat, my darling? Okay, Anna. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. But you know that feeling of like when you're going up on the roller coaster, right? It feels really slow and it almost feels like you're being pulled down, and like you can feel the roller coaster like, you know, have to kind of like fight to like get up to the hill, right? But once it's on the top, it is a smooth sailing downwards, right? It's a fun time. So it just seems like you're on that incline. Okay. All right. What does Anna need to know? Okay, guys, this will be the last one in that meeting in 5 minutos. I don't know why, but I've been pulling out a lot of like random Spanish lately. Like the other day, my kids, they wanted to eat out, and I'm like, no, we're eating at Cafe de la Casa. that's what I call it when we eat at home. What do you want from Cafe de la Casa? I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but anyways. All right. What does Anna need to know, please? What does Anna need to know? Okay, I feel like this is just confirmation for you, especially with this Knight of Swords being in reverse. Whatever I'm about to tell you is not going to be a surprise. Okay. There is somebody who, now watch me work, now watch me work, now watch me work. I feel like they're watching you from a distance here. Okay. And I feel like it is who you think it is. All right. It does feel like with the lovers here, it does feel like this person is definitely interested in you. But with the Page of Swords being in reverse, also that not being a surprise, I feel like also too, this person is maybe pretty silent. You know what I mean? Like they're not reaching out, right? But they are definitely watching. For some reason, with the Three of Wands, it makes me feel like there's something that they're looking at. It's like they're really analyzing. Like this is somebody. Not to say that they're never going to reach out, because I think that they will, because I think that they're really like thinking about, like this is somebody who's like really like looking at maybe like your experience with them, and you know, like where you are now, and this feels like an old dynamic, Anna. It's like you know, where you are now, where they are now, like kind of your experience in the past. Like there's somebody that's really kind of like, you know, analyzing and going over some things here. Okay. And yeah, they're just they're observing you. You're being observed here, Anna. Okay, but in a good way. In a good way. But again, I'm not sure. It's almost like this person may be keeping themselves from reaching out because they see you in a place where they feel like where they are in life, right? If they were to come forward, they might mess up kind of what you got going on. And so this person is almost like willing to just continue watching from a distance, and just observing and maybe even like working on themselves here. Um, because they really, you know, like their heart is telling them, it is not right for me to just, you know, stumble in, you know, and kind of mess up what Anna has going on here. Okay. This must have been a pretty deep kind of thing here. Okay. And I think it takes a lot for this person to really refrain and hold themselves back. But yeah, this person is observing you very closely, and I feel like they're admiring you. They're definitely like daydreaming about, you know, maybe even like, you know, they're creating, you know, they're daydreaming about the potential and all these different things, and you know, they're kind of in la la land a little bit. But again, there is this very much awareness and realness about, you know, being real with themselves, and you know, like I said, feeling like it's like keeping themselves at a distance because they don't want to basically like interfere with what you have going on, because I don't feel like they think that they would be good for you at this point. Now, this could change. This is just the current energy. I do feel like this person is working on themselves though. And I just think they're allowing um, the process to kind of unfold and recognizing and realizing that, they're not quite in alignment with you, but like they could be, but also maybe you might be out of reach when they get there, and they're accepting that as well. So, you're welcome, my darling. Okay, guys, I gotta jump. Got this meeting like right now. I love you all so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me, chatting, donating, spending time, holding space. I love you. I love you. I love